Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Robert Sports Show. I'm your host, Robert. Alright, as we showcase independent wrestling here on Robert Sports Show, we're going to do the best matches of House of Glory from 2025. During the 2025, House of Glory put on 13 shows, 92 matches, 78 men's, 14 women's. The season ended, the year ended, the current House of Glory World Heavyweight Champion is Charles Mason, 210 days. The House of Glory Crown Jewel Champion is Zilla Fatu, 121 plus days. Cruiserweight Champion Darian Richardson, 379 days. The House of Glory Tag Team Champions, the Hardys, Jeff and Matt Hardy, 85 days. And Shotzi Blackheart holds the House of Glory Women's Championship, 43 days and counting. So first we're going to run down the 10 best women's and then the 25 best men's of House of Glory 2025. Number 10 on the women's list comes from Isolation on April 25th. Masha Slamovich against Amira Sazir. Masha Slamovich getting the victory. I give it 2 3/4 star. Number 9 comes from Mike Santana presents Puerto Rican Weekend 2025 on June 7th. Deonna Purrazzo, the Virtuosos, taking on Carissa Rivera. Deonna Purrazzo getting the victory. I gave it 2 3/4 star. Number 8 comes from Glory Comes Pride on October 10th for the House of Glory Women's Championship. Champion Indy Hartwell versus Zeta Steele. Indy Hartwell won that match, retained her title, 3-star match. House of Glory Philadelphia on September 4th. Shotzi Blackheart versus Priscilla Kelly. Shotzi Blackheart winning that, I gave it a 3-star. From House of Glory Texas on July 11th, House of Glory Women's title on the line. Champion Indy Hartwell versus Hyon. Indy Hartwell retained her title in a 3-star match. Number 5 comes from House of Glory times the big event Super Clash on November 15th. We had Shayna Baszler taking on Maki Ito. Shayna Baszler getting the victory. I gave it 3 1/4. Number 4, Winter Warfare on December 19th. House of Glory Women's title on the line. Champion Shotzi Blackheart taking on Shotzi Blackheart retained her title, 3 1/4 star match. Number 3 comes from the House of Glory, the big event Super Clash, the APAC Women's Championship on the line. Champion Nora Phoenix Dana versus Mercedes Moné. Mercedes Moné won the APAC Women's Championship, added her 13 at the time, 3 1/2 star match. House of Glory City of Dreams on March 15th. Mercedes Moné versus Indy Hartwell. Mercedes Moné getting the victory. I gave it 3 1/2. And then the best women's match of House of Glory 2025 came from Waging War May 9th. Mia Yamashita versus Indy Hartwell, and Indy Hartwell getting the victory. I gave that 3 1/2. Alright, on to the men's. Number 25 comes from City of Dreams, March 15th. Darren Richardson and Jody Aurora versus Private Party, Queen and Zay. Private Party getting the victory. I gave it 3 1/2. Number 24 comes from Return to the Windy City on November 21st. House of Glory Heavyweight Championship on the line. Champion Charles Mason versus Cedric Alexander. Charles Mason retaining his title. I gave it 3 1/2. Also from Return to the Windy City, November 21st. In a tag team match, we had the Rascals, Desmond Alexander and Zachary Wentz versus the main event, Jay Lyon and Midas Black. The Rascals got the victory, 3 1/2 star. Comes a Glory, comes Pride on October 10th. We had the House of Glory Tag Team Championships versus the TNA World Tag Team Championship. Winner take all. We had the champion for the House of Glory Tag Team titles, the main event, Jay Lyon and Midas Black, versus the TNA World Heavyweight Tag Team Champions, the Hardys, Jeff and Matt Hardy. The Hardys became dual champions in the 3 1/2 star match. Number 21, the big event, Super Clash for the House of Glory World Heavyweight Championship. We had champion Charles Mason taking on Desmond Alexander, and Charles Mason retained his title in the 3 1/2 star match. From from the same show, the big event Super Clash, November 15th, and a Scramble match. We had Joey Silver, Antikla, Shukat, Raheem Royal, JJ Doze, and Angel Walquez, and Joey Silver got the victory there. I gave it 3.5. Number 19 comes from Glory Winter Warfare on December 19th. House of Glory Championship on the line. Champion Darren Richardson versus Amazing Red. Darren Richardson got the victory. I give it 3 3/4 star. Number 18, Glory Watch the Throne. We had Matt Cardona versus Mustafa Ali. Mustafa Ali got the victory in a 3 3/4 star match. From the same show, Glory Watch the Throne on January 17th, we had Amazing Red versus Charles Mason. Charles Mason got the victory, 3 3/4 star match. Number 16 comes from Glory Watch the Throne as well. House of Glory Cruiserweight Championship on the line in a 7-way match. We had champion Darren Richardson versus Davey Bang versus Jay Bougie versus August Matthews versus Ben Bruton versus Rochi Roach versus Oni King. And Darren Richardson was able to retain his Cruiserweight title in a 3 3/4 star match. Number 13 on the list comes from the Mike Santana Presents Puerto Rican Weekend on June 7th. We had Maquila versus Marcus Mathers, and Maquila getting the victory, 3 3/4 star match. Number 12 comes from Isolation on April 25th. This was a 6-way, it's the House of Glory Championship qualifying 6-way scramble. Basically number 1 contender for the Cruiserweight title. Maquila and versus Jared Diaz versus Jay Boozy versus Brian Burgundy versus Dante Griffin versus JJ Doze, and Maquila getting the victory in a 3 3/4 star match. Number 11 comes from High Intensity on August 1st. Amazing Red versus Ricochet. I gave that 3 3/4 star match as well. On number 10 on the list comes from High Intensity as well for the House of Glory Cruiserweight Championship. We had Darren Richardson versus Red Swan versus Jay Boozy versus JJ Doze versus Angel Jacquez. And then Darren Richardson got the victory there in a 3 3/4 star match. Number 8 on the list comes from Return to the Windy City. Mustafa Ali versus Marcus Mathers. Mustafa Ali getting the victory in a 3 3/4 star match. Number 7 on the list comes from Here Comes the Pride 2025 on October 10th. We had Amazing Red versus Leon Slater. Leon Slater getting the victory in a 4-star match. Now, this isn't typically a high rating match for me. I didn't note here exactly what happened to cause this, but number 6 on the list comes from the Isolation show on April 25th. The House of Glory World Heavyweight title. Champion Mike Santana versus Konosuke Takeshita. This match ended in no contest. I give a 4-star. Number 5 on the list comes from Final Warning on January 25th. House of Glory Heavyweight Championship on the line. Champion Mike Santana versus Kenta. Mike Santana retained his title in a 4-star match. Number 4 comes from Return to the Windy City. Amazing Red versus Tyler Breeze. Amazing Red getting the victory in a 4-star match. Number 3 comes Glory Comes Pride on October 10th. Heavyweight title on the line. Champion Charles Mason versus Man Like DeReese. Charles Mason retained his title in a 4-star match. The second best match of the 2025 year for House of Glory comes from the House of Glory versus the big event Super Clash on November 15th. Amazing Red versus Nick Nemeth. Amazing Red getting the victory, 4 1/4 star match. What I deemed as the best match of 2025 for House of Glory, City of Dreams, House of Glory World Tag Titles on the line, in a career best 2 out of 3 falls match. So we had the cold-blooded killers of Jay Amari, Nola Katana, and Riem Royal. So this was basically a 3-on-2 handicap match for the tag titles, 2 out of 3 falls. And versus the main event of J-Line and Minus Black. J-Line and Minus Black were able to win this match, 4 1/4 star match. So those are the 25 best men's and 10 best women matches of 2025 for House of Glory. I look forward to a great 2026 for House of Glory. It's one of my favorite promotions to watch and follow, as Charles Mason is becoming one of my all-time favorites on the indies. Just his character that he plays in every single promotion he goes to, he's the same character. It's like he's kind of plays in that methodical kind of mob boss kind of guy, I think is the way you want to describe it. But the music too, when his music hits, it's like, whoa, okay, cool. So anyway, that is House of Glory. As always, thanks for watching Robert Sports Show, and if you don't follow independent wrestling, please do. We do not need to lose more independent companies. Independent companies is a way for these wrestlers to go out and perform in front of fans and on streaming and not be part of the big four. As always, thanks for watching Robert Sports Show, and don't just have a great day. Have a spiffy day. Robert Sports Show, your YouTube leader, sports talk content.